Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have my empties for you guys for the month of February. So I'm just gonna get started. I don't have too many empties for this month, but as usual, whenever I skip a month, I have way too much stuff the following month, so I'd rather film them every single month and go a little bit more in depth on the products. I also have a few items that I am decluttering that I will be mentioning at the end. The first item that I finished is my Amika Per Cup Dry Shampoo. This is what it looks like. It came in a set of multiple dry shampoos from Sephora before the holidays. This one was alright. It smelled quite nice. The sample was very cute. The packaging is very lovely, but it wasn't amazing. And it left a pretty bad white cast as well, so I wasn't impressed with the product overall and I would not repurchase, although it smelled pretty nice and the package is absolutely gorgeous. Then another one item that I did finish is my makeup brush cleanser. This is the Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleanser. It came in this little pump bottle. The pump actually, well, in a spray bottle, and the spray bottle stopped working halfway through the product, so I had to take the product that was left and put it into another sprayer. So I would definitely recommend the product. However, I cannot recommend the actual sprayer, so I would get the larger container and then decant it into one of your own spray bottles because this one wasn't great. But the product, as I mentioned, is awesome. I will be working on something else for the next few months because I already had something. I bought two things at once, that and the MAC makeup brush cleanser, so I will be working on the MAC makeup brush cleanser rather than repurchasing that right away, but I will most definitely repurchase it afterwards because it was a very, very good product. Okay, then as in most of my empties, I finished a bar of Dove soap. This is the regular one. They're a beauty bar for deep moisture. I really, really like those, and I continuously repurchase them. I prefer the purple one over the blue one, but it is also a very, very good one. Then I finished an eye cream. This is the Mario Badescu Ceramide Herbal Eye Cream. This was a green colored eye cream, but there's nothing left in there. It was a very decent eye cream. I remember getting a sample of it over a year ago and really being into the sample. However, when I got the full size, I don't know, it wasn't as amazing as I remembered it to be from the sample. So I don't think that I will repurchase this, but it was decent and it wasn't very expensive. I was actually impressed by how not too expensive Mario Badescu products are, so they are definitely worth checking out. This one didn't blow me away, but it was still decent. I finished a Saint-Tropez bronzing lotion for face. I know that this is such a tiny little sample, but it took me forever to use it up because I always forgot to use it, but I've been good last month and I actually managed to finish it. It was a decent product, although I'm not the biggest fan of it. I think that from now on, I'm going to just use regular self-tanner on my face and just apply it as I'm applying with the rest of my body because this didn't do anything that amazing for me. I finished my last pack of my Walmart 100 cotton rounds. Okay, I'm sorry if I keep looking the other ways because the cat is like making noise and standing on top of something that isn't as steady as I would like it to be. So I'm just worried that she's gonna trip or something like that, and that's why I kind of keep looking on that side. That being said, I finished my last bag that I had of the 100 cotton rounds by Walmart. I really, really love these. They've been my go-to for years, but I'm pretty certain that Walmart reformulated them and now they are not as good as I liked, well, as they were previously. They changed the formula, they changed them a little bit, and now they are not. Well, usually you would put the liquid on top and then it would go kind of both sides, so you could use both sides of your cotton round with less product. And now the new ones are not like that. They are absorbing a lot more of your product and they're not as great. They tend to fall apart a little bit more, so I don't love them as much. I'm gonna go try and see if Walmart still has some of the other ones, but if they only have the new ones, I'm not gonna repurchase from them anymore and I'm gonna try some other ones. So these were completed then. Then I have two little sample cards that I have of products. The first one was the La Neige Water Bank Moisture Cream. I tried also the Water Bank Serum during my trip. I'm not gonna insert my empties for my trip in Toronto. So this is the little sample that I finished while on my work trip. So this is the La Neige Water Bank Serum.
their 24-hour ultra hydrating serum infused with hydroionized mineral water and biotin for all skin. This was a little sample. I only got to use it 2 different nights, and I actually quite liked it. It sank into my skin really fast and still kept it moisturized. And the only thing that I was not such a big fan of this was the smell. It smelled a little bit soapy to me or something like that. And it isn't a deal breaker, but it's not the best scent ever. But that and the water bank cream that I also tried this month are 2 samples that I actually quite enjoy. So I might pick up some more samples from Laneige whenever they're available, or even try some larger sample, real actual sample rather than sachets, because these were quite good. Like when you applied them to your skin felt super soft, and it was thick enough to where it felt nice on the skin. So I really enjoyed this sample, and I enjoyed the water bank cream a lot too, so I would look into more of these. As far as like benefits, well, I only used this sample twice, and I only used the other ones like I think 3 times. So I guess like this sample, by the way, you could have gotten like 4 uses out of it, but I didn't want to bring a half sample, so I used it on my neck and décolleté on both nights to use it. But if I used it only on my face and neck, I would have gotten like 4 days worth of it, but for the purpose of the trip it was easier to use it up completely. But that being said, I would definitely pick up more of these samples or more Laneige products in the future because I actually quite enjoyed them.
And then besides from the empties from my trip in Toronto, I also used up a Laneige Water Bank Moisture Cream. I did like it. This, however, I think I prefer the Moisture Water Bank Serum. I think that they were both equally moisturizing. However, the other one, I don't know, there was something that I like a little bit more about the Water Bank Serum over the Moisture Cream, but there are 2 nice products, and I will definitely look into more products from Laneige because they were actually quite good. Then I finished the Ren Wake Wonderful Nighttime Facial. So this is an exfoliator and hydrating mask into one. I didn't think that this product was actually quite amazing. I didn't feel like it did anything for my skin. It left it quite soft afterwards because of the exfoliating, but it wasn't anything to write home about, and I would not purchase a full size of this based on this little sample. Then I have a few like randomy type products, and then I'm gonna go into what I decluttered. So one of the randomy type products is the White Barn Fresh Water and Sea Salt Candle by Bath & Body Works. This one had an amazing scent through. It smelled really much throughout the house. However, it wasn't a scent that I actually was pretty fond of. It wasn't something that I actually enjoyed that much. When I first smelled it, I was like, oh, it smells nice, I'm gonna get it, but afterwards it really got on my nerves very fast, so I will not be repurchasing, although it actually burned very evenly and had a decent scent through. Okay, then one other kind of random product that I finished was a bottle of hand soap. This is the Soft Soap Juicy Melon and Crisp Cucumber. This smells absolutely amazing. The scent is really nice, and it has that lime green type of color. It is really cool. However, I feel like this is a little bit too stripping for my hands. It's not as moisturizing as I would like it to be. So I don't think that I'm going to repurchase this right away. I have been using soft soap in the past. I usually get the cream formula. That cream formula is more moisturizing, but the scents are not as amazing. I don't feel like they have that perfect nice moisturizing with a great scent. They have either nice scents or moisturizings. They don't have anything that's in between. So I'm not going to repurchase for right now, and I'm also trying to use up every extra of product that I have, so all of my refills, so that I don't have to move with them in June when I actually do move, that I have a little bit less stuff to pack and such. So I finished that one, and I'm about to finish the other one that I'm using in the kitchen. But yeah, this one was alright. It was just not anything amazing, and I don't think that I'm going to repurchase for a while, and I will be definitely looking into other ones rather than repurchasing that one, although it smelled pretty nice. Then I finished a deodorant. This is the Secret Clinical antiperspirant in the completely completely clean scent. This is a gel one. I got that little sample from Nail Polish Canada with an order, and it smelled very nice. It actually did the job quite well. I typically use the La Vanilla one during the daytime and on a regular basis, and whenever I'm teaching or working out, I will be using something that's a clinical strength because I don't want to be sweaty and disgusting when I'm teaching. This managed to do a good job, and the formula, it was a gel and it wasn't too sticky or taking too long to dry in. I usually buy the stick forms, and I actually like the formula of that one enough to be willing to try some more of the gel forms because this one was a really good one, so I would definitely recommend. I'm not going to pick it up right away because I'm still trying to find the perfect one, but this one was a good one. Then I finished 2 teas of the ones that I was trying to work on for the month. The first one that I finished is the Goji Pop. This is an herbal tea by David's Tea. It was alright. It was not my favorite. It was very, very fruity, and I don't know, there was one ingredient in there that I wasn't such a big fan of, but I managed to finish it anyways. I don't think that I would repurchase, however, because there was something in there that I didn't quite love. Then one that I absolutely love and I find is an amazing digestive is the Cream Cocoa Mint by David's Tea. That's one that they get out sometimes around the holidays, not every single year. It's not part of their regular line, but whenever they do come out with it, I definitely tend to purchase it because I really like it. I still have one of these little containers to go through of that one, but I had one from way back when that I purchased like 4 or 5 years ago, and then I have another one that I purchased 2 years ago. So I still have the newer one, but this is the oldest one that I went through. So I'm happy to be done with it just because it was starting to get old a little bit, but I look forward to drinking the other one that I have. Then all of the other items that I'm going to go through right now are all items that I am decluttering, and I'm going to go through why I'm decluttering them. So I'm going to start with the makeup part of this declutter. One item that I already mentioned, well actually 2 items that I already mentioned in my Finish 16 in 2016 that I'm going to link down below are these 2 right here. So the first one is my Revlon nail polish in the color Eclectic. This is a beautiful dupe for Turks and Caicos by Essie as well. However, as for a lot of my nail polishes, when they get too old, they get to a point where they don't actually dry. So you can be applying your nail polish and letting it on for like half an hour to an hour and it's still not going to be dry. And then you put the second coat and it takes like 2 hours to dry, and that really drives me nuts. I don't have that much time to hang around with my nails drying. I want something that's dry within 10 to 15 minutes, and this was not that way anymore. When I first got it, it was working really nice and dried in a decent time, but it's really old. I've had this one for over 5 years and now it just won't dry and it's driving me nuts, so I'm just going to declutter that one. And then I have a lipstick that was also part of that project. This is Lime Crime's Coquette. It's a beautiful color. Those smell absolutely amazing. I love the scent of them. They smell like vanilla. However, this color really does not suit me at all, and I would rather give it away to someone who's actually going to use it rather than force myself to use it. It doesn't look nice on me, and I really need to use something over top of it for it to look alright. And the days that I prefer it is when I use it as a base for a brighter lipstick, and it's quite expensive as a base, and I would rather work with something else rather than forcing myself to use that one. So I'm just going to declutter it. And then I have 2 other lip products that I'm also decluttering. The first one is cans from the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. This one was part of my Finish 5 by fall or Finish 6 by Christmas, I'm not sure anymore, and I didn't manage to finish that one, and I said that I wasn't in love with the color. Well, I wasn't in love with the formula. It really emphasized my dry patches on my lips, and the color was alright. I didn't like wearing it every single day, but once in a while it was fine. But I just got to a point where I have one similar color that I like a lot more than that, and I also have a similar color which I love the formula of. So this one, I'm okay with the color and I don't like the formula. I'm just not gonna force myself to use it. I'm just gonna pass it on to someone who actually might enjoy it. So I'm just decluttering that one. Then this one is from the Kate Moss line from Rimmel. This is in the color 102. The color on that one is absolutely stunning. I fell in love with the color when I wore it in my 30 lipsticks in 30 days or 31 and 31 days that I did on Instagram before Christmas. This color is so pretty. I'm just going to give you a swatch of that one. It's a bright watermelony type of a color. It's really gorgeous, but the formula on these lipsticks is very drying on my lips. I'm really starting to realize I'm really not a big fan of matte lip products. I really prefer something that's neutral or shiny. I feel like they're more comfortable on the lips and they look a lot better on my lips. So I'm really decluttering a lot of my matte products. I really was never a big fan of how they looked on me and how drying they were on my lips. And I have pretty wrinkly lips. So anything that tends to emphasize those wrinkles, I don't really like. And this one really did emphasize those. So I would definitely pick up another product which is similar color at some point down the road. But this one, I'm just going to give it to someone who's going to enjoy it a little bit more. Then the three next products are products that were really deceiving to me. The first one is the Mario Badescu Drying Cream. This is what this cream looks like. It's an acne product. I think it has, the main ingredient in this is sulfur. It has zinc oxide as a main ingredient, and I don't know what else is in there. Yeah, there's sulfur in there. It smells like rotten eggs. It's absolutely disgusting as a scent, and I was putting it on a few nights before bed, but I don't like being sticky when I go to bed. And also it has a color. The color is too intense that I cannot wear it in the daytime because it's supposed to kind of conceal your blemishes, but for me it really doesn't do the trick. Concealer does a better job, and I cannot really wear this and wear concealer over top of it. And at nighttime I don't want it to stain my pillowcases, and I don't want to be stinky at nighttime either, so I am just decluttering that one. It doesn't cut it for me, so it's not the most efficient product that I have. I have some other acne products from Mario Badescu that I absolutely love, but this one wasn't one of them, so I'm just gonna let it go and focus on the ones that I actually like. Then one product that I wasn't even able to try because the one that I got was actually went bad is my Open a Jar by Philosophy. This one is supposed to be cream, and now it's a weird consistency liquidy product. It's really, the scent is off and the product is completely off. I opened it to use it and it had gone bad, so I'm just going to declutter that one. That I'm not going to try and purchase another one of them because I'm a little bit disappointed with getting it and being bad. I got it at Winners, so sometimes they are like end of the line or something like that, but it's still a little bit deceiving. Then the last product that I'm decluttering is one of La Vanilla's healthy deodorant. This one is in Vanilla Snowberry. The scent of this one is quite nice. Yeah, it really is nice. However, I am tossing that one. It is so hard. It's like a rock, and it's scratching my armpits like terrible each time I try it. I've had it before the holidays and I used it a few times and I wasn't impressed with it, and I was like, oh, with time it's gonna get better, and I just put it aside and started using another one of them, and I thought, well, I'm gonna keep that one for traveling because it's a smaller container. It's going to be perfect. I brought it on my trip to Toronto for work, and I hated the experience of it. It was scratching my underarms and it was really uncomfortable, to the point that I actually started like warming it up on my hand to see maybe it would melt a little bit and be more comfortable. That did not happen. I also chopped off a little bit of a chunk of it just because I thought maybe the top is really crusted and then underneath it's going to be better. It wasn't. So although I really like most of the La Vanilla products that I've tried, the two smaller sizes one that I've tried weren't as comfortable as the full size. So I don't know if it's because I got two random not so great one, or if that one specifically isn't great, but I would not repurchase the Vanilla Snowberry, and I'm not certain that I would repurchase a smaller size either because that's the second one of them that is not as great as the full size. So this being said, these were my last empties or decluttering item for this month. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye bye.